Jesus said, the zeal of my Father's house has consumed me. Passion. You are in the car, you are interacting with God. You are in the market, you are interacting with God. That's why in 1 Corinthians 16:22, it says, if you love not the Lord Christ, you are anathema maranatha. That means you are an accursed product waiting for the return of Jesus. In fact, in John 21 verse 15 and 16, before he exhorted Peter, he said, lovest thou me more than this? That means, do you love me more than power? Do you love me more than influence? Do you love me more than fame? Do you love me more than all of these disciples? Peter said, Lord, you know I do. He asked him 3 times. And so when a man is in love with God, he calls it the first love. That means the true motivation for everything we do in the kingdom is love for God. If a man is passionately in love with God, then that man, even though he's not talking, he's on fire. He's a lethal weapon in the spirit. The devil can't approach him because he doesn't have a price tag. Why are we saying this? So you will know the direction to grow as a believer. Because it's possible to grow in the direction of fame. Where you're on YouTube every day trying to increase your viewership. You're on Facebook every day trying to increase your followership. You jump online after gossiping somebody, and the next thing you coordinate yourself and say, you know, there is a revival coming to Africa, and God is raising men. Are you ready? Are you ready? They are wondering, does he know what he's saying, or he's acting a drama? The moment you jump out of the internet, you go back to gossip. Your soul is dark, and then you are coming to talk about the move of God. Don't you know that only Puritans can be part of the army of God? Puritans. You think when the principalities come, it's the volume of your microphone they are hearing. Jesus said, the prince of this world cometh to me and findeth nothing. It's not who prays loudest. It's who fights to be pure before God without blemish, and who has a passion for God that cannot be bargained. You think you don't love God and God gives you fame now. Most of the things that are dormant in your soul will not come out. The love for money. You don't know the love for money is hiding somewhere, waiting for the day God will give you authority. And so a man who is on fire for God is doggedly. He's so in love with God that it will take discipline for him to love his wife. That's why Paul said, if you are a virgin, remain a virgin. That scripture in 1 Corinthians from verse 26, if you are teaching on marriage, don't read it too. Because at that level, Paul was beginning to cross the realm of mortals into the immortal realms. Paul was becoming more a citizen of heaven. Those were the times when Paul said, I know a man many years ago. Whether he was in the flesh or in the spirit, I can't tell. But that man was carried to the third heavens. Paul was beginning to interact with another civilization. And so the things Paul was saying there is not for the whole church. It's for those who are separated. That's why Paul said, if you are a virgin, remain a virgin. He said to marry is a body. Be like me. If you teach that in a marriage seminar, you will break many homes. When you want to teach that kind of message, teach it in the cave where there are eunuchs. There are some messages that are for eunuchs. Those who are bound to Christ. If you teach a married woman or a married man that message, you will cause problem. And he said, what does a woman care about? Worldly things to impress her husband. Sir, there's nothing wrong in impressing your husband. But he was talking from a realm where they neither marry or are given in marriage. It's the angelic. So he began to hate even things that are not seen. Earthly things. Earthly. Anything that is earthly. Paul began to resist it. That was where he went to. That's passion. That's why Paul said, for me to live is Christ. He said to die is gain. When he was going to Jerusalem, 7 men, the Bible said, they spoke by the Spirit and forbade him. He looked at them and laughed. He was looking for death because he was looking for an opportunity to leave earth quickly. The atmosphere of heaven had saturated him. Before he left, Agabus came, carried his belt, tied himself, said, the owner of this belt, this is what will happen to him. They thought Paul would say, okay, let me think about it. He said, I go to Jerusalem bound in the Spirit. The love of God had made him a prisoner. That's a man who is highly inflammable. He doesn't need to talk. The energy of his passion for God moves in the Spirit like radiation. Demons know. For such a man, if he enters a city, oh my God, he's a traffic. That's why Paul entered a city in Thessalonica. A lady who was a sorceress came and said, these men are from God. The lady could interpret the energy of Paul because the lady knows everybody in that city, both the fake people who claim they serve God. The moment Paul entered the border of the city, she followed them for many days. She didn't have any message. These men are from God. They show us the way of salvation. But Paul was no longer looking for popularity. The Bible says after many days he was grieved. How can somebody be validating you? Somebody that has rank in the city is validating you and you are not happy. It will make the evangelical work easier. Paul was grieved. We didn't come here to be popular. We came here to fight the princes of darkness. That was why I said, if after the manner of flesh, I fought the beast of Ephesus. I came to the city. I'm looking for the altar of darkness that is ruling over this land. When I went to Ephesus, I found Diana and I brought her down. I'm looking for the God of this land. Who told you I'm looking? Kai. Pastor, today when you have to be in service for 2 hours, you encourage people. And then before you share the grace, you say, please, please don't go. Please give us 2 more minutes. When lovers come, as we are stopping the service, they'll say, wait. God is still moving. And if they need to sleep on the floor till the next day, they will sleep there. When you close church, you will start telling people, go home. We are closed, go home. Passion, that's what defines fire in the Spirit.